Morning, I'm Sharon. I'm actually Mallory Journals, but I'm today chatting with Anya Simmons Art about all things coastal. The theme for Oxfordshire Artweeks today is coastal theme, and we are going to be chatting about that. So I'm just waiting for Anya to click the button so that I can let her in, and we can start having a little chat about her work and my journals. Here we go. Hopefully she can see.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good.
So I know we're having a lovely chat about a trip to the coast today, but
Yes.
I have a little surprise to show you first. I'm really
Okay.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to just get her now. Hold on.
Oh, get her. Ooh.
Actually, very sleepy at the moment, and so just been sleeping. And this is little
Hello.
Fizzy. And
Hello,
we are
Fizzy.
so excited about her. She's just been an absolute delight and such a good
Oh,
girl. She's just settled in straight away and she's made us laugh so much, and it's just wonderful. So she's having a
she's
yawn.
gorgeous.
There she is.
Hello.
And as soon as we can, we'll be taking her for a little trip to the coast. And I think
To
she'll
the
love that.
sea.
But not
Yeah.
quite yet. She is very
No.
little.
She's got to have her injections yet.
Yeah, she's got another injection. Oh, there, big yawn there. Yes, you're tiny. Yeah, she's got another injection on the 13th, and then she'll be able to go for a little walk. But she's loving the garden.
Oh, gorgeous. Hi, Liz. Get back to sleep.
There she goes. Yes, so
Mm.
been slightly distracted
Yes.
with our little girl, but all is good.
But I hear you've managed to do some paintings, then you're going to show us?
Yes, I've been busy doing quite a few landscapes and harbour pieces, and I thought I'd talk to you a little bit today about the materials I use and how I create some of my textures, and just show you a couple of pieces. So I use a great big pot. It comes like this. It's called gesso, and most artists use it just to prime their board first, but it's a really big part of my work. And I use all sorts of tools from the kitchen, like melon scoops, or my husband goes mad, spaghetti servers to create interesting marks, and of course loads of different kind of palette knives as well. So all sorts of things just to create really interesting marks. And the gesso is really thick. It's like, can you see that?
Oh yeah.
It just comes out like that. That's all it does. And then I'll use my palette knife and I'll splodge it on, creating different marks using different tools, anything I can find really.
Does that then dry and then you paint over it?
Yes, so what I have
the
to
colour
do, you put all your textures down first, which is, I've got a couple of bits, I'm not sure if you'll pick it up on here, but you leave it completely to dry, and then once it's dry, I start to just put little pencil lines of whether it's houses or harbours, so I know where I'm going with it. And then it's washes of lots of acrylic inks over the top, which gives me that vibrancy. So this is just a blank piece of card. I don't know if you can see the textures in that. It's probably quite hard. Can you see that?
I can see there's different colours. I'm not sure about the texture, but I can certainly see that it's...
Well, that white raise, this is another one. I don't know.
Oh yes, I can see it on there.
See that white raise?
Yes.
That's use the palette knife quite thickly and then swirling it around. And that's just the gesso. So once that's done, you can see some faint paints or lines there of houses. Then finally I build up all my washes of colour, and then all the detail goes in. but sometimes I use papers.
Your work is very vibrantly coloured, isn't it? It's always, you know, I instantly recognise your work because of the colours that you use and the combinations, and they're all very bright.
Yes, and that is a mixture of acrylic inks. I do use acrylics as well, but it's the acrylic inks that give you that vibrancy, but it's building up lots of washes, almost like using watercolour, but and you're building up. So I'll just show you quickly. So this is Mousehole, Cornwall, and I don't know if it's quite dark in here at the moment, but
no,
if I bring it in, can you see the sea?
I can.
And the bouldery kind of texturey underneath coming through, that's the gesso.
That's
and
gorgeous.
There's quite a lot of layering of colour washes going on to get that intense colour. And then in the sky, you see, there is gesso, but it's much, the colour is much paler, because what I've done is I've watered down the gesso, and with a rough paintbrush, I've then swished it around, creating interesting swirly marks. And then when that's dry, I've done washes of acrylic ink over the top, but only a couple perhaps. So it's paler, but it picks up that, do you see the white coming through?
I can, it looks very different to the sea.
Yes, so it picks up that light, the gesso is coming through. There, so that's...
I love that picture of Mansell, it's gorgeous.
Oh, I was going to say, so the frame is like a triple white moulding with art glass, so you don't get the reflection, which I think works really, really well.
It's lovely, it's gorgeous.
So that's that one. I have one more, but I'm dying to see your journals.
Shall I show you a journal?
Yeah, show me a journal, and then I'll show you this other one I've got.
Okay, so this one, I've got two to show you. So this one's a red leather.
Oh, that's
and it's
gorgeous.
A5 size, and it's got a little wooden green bead on there as the closure. And this one is South Wales. So no, it's not. It's Devon. You can see it now. It's Devon. So it's got a map of Devon inside. So this map runs from the front right through.
Oh wow, that's lovely.
So the map in the front there is a section of Tor Bay.
Oh great.
And then in the back we've got, I think it's Kingsbridge, isn't it? Let's have a look.
I can see lots of my favourite places there.
Yeah. So it runs through, but it's actually two maps. So there's a section of a map in the front and a different one in the back. Because you can do that, you can have two maps, because there's a line then on the spine, and this one's got lined pages. A lot of my journals are just plain cartridge paper, which is ideal for drawing, you know, sketching, mixed media, ink, printing and writing. So most of the journals that I sell are just cartridge paper, but this one's lined. So that's an example with two maps in.
Do you can you find maps of specific places if you were asked to do a specific journal? Oh, that's wonderful.
A lot
to think about that then.
A lot of my work is well, I'd say 50% is custom journals. So somebody will phone me and say, you know, can I have this map and that map? And I've got so many maps and atlases. So you know, OS maps cover the UK side of it. And then I've got a lot of foreign maps, but I've also got a lot of atlases. So the atlases covers the worldwide things. If people go on, you know, long trips and things abroad, and you know, they might go to Japan or somewhere and want a Japanese themed travel journal. You know, I can do all of that.
Such lovely gifts as well.
And you can choose everything. You can choose the leather, you can choose the type of closure. So I do different closures. That one's got an elastic closure. Which I'll show you in a minute when I show you that journal. So So what else have you got?
Well, I've got St Michael's Mount here. I've actually, although they're not small pictures, they're the smaller ones because they're easier to hold up. I was going to show you that because I've been really enjoying playing with line and pattern and little square highlights for the
Oh,
reflections in the water in quite a few of my new pieces. So
yeah.
I thought I'd show you St Michael's Mount. So I think, there we go. Can you see
Oh,
the
yes.
reflections with the white lines and the little, there's those little white squares. And
That's gorgeous.
I've been using these Posca pens. Have you heard of those?
I've never heard of that.
So they are I've just used them for the lines in the water. There is gesso under there as well. And I've actually picked up the gesso lines and created this sort of patterned effect in the water. And then all the detail goes in afterwards.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really
Again,
lovely.
Always in a, I love this white triple moulding.
Yes.
Spray the minute just finishes them off. And the art glass, because it's much more expensive. But there's no reflection and it makes all the difference. You can photograph your work more easily as well. So
yeah,
that's always an issue. When you've got loads of reflection, it's so hard, isn't it, to actually get a good picture of your piece of work to post.
Yes. And I think that glass is a good idea as well. You know, when you've got it hung in your home, that you're not always getting that reflection.
Exactly.
You can see, you know, your pictures clearer wherever you are in your room. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to go to the coast at the moment because I feel like I haven't been anywhere for ages. So I think, have you booked anywhere? I think I have.
I'm hoping to go with a group of my friends. We're hopefully going to Lyme Regis at the end of June for a long week.
Will you pack me in your suitcase? I think I might be too big, actually.
Yeah, okay. I'll see if I can find a little spot for you. Shall I show you my last journal?
Yes, please show me your other one.
So this is South Wales. So we're kind of going to South Wales now. So this is an elastic closure, which you literally just pull and it just goes over the top of the journal. It's really practical.
Fantastic.
And so this is electric blue leather, and it's South Wales with St Anne's Head and Milford Haven in that.
So look, this table's so far away. Oh yeah.
St Anne's Head and Milford Haven in the back. I think there's Dale on there as well. Yeah, Dale's on there, which is rather lovely, somewhere around there.
Oh, nice.
And this one goes right the way through to the very gorgeous Scoma Island.
Fabulous. Oh, they look so lovely. Really lovely, Sharon.
Thank you. So yeah, they're made to order usually, but I've got a few journals that I'm going to be uploading. They're going into my shops hopefully today.
Brilliant.
Not sure which one, but yeah, these ones are to purchase, and I've done. I've got some Scotland. I've got some London. I've got a few other different map journals as well to go in over the next couple of days, so they'll be appearing there for people to buy.
Fabulous. I think I've managed to upload my new originals onto my website as well. I still got to get the little Giclée prints uploaded. I've got some on there, but it takes so long. I'm nearly there. I've nearly got everything new on there, but not quite. So that's my next job today.
Yes, I know. Bank holiday, but it's going to be wet, I think.
I know, working on bank holiday. Actually, Zachary, my son, is working today. They don't let them have a bank holiday, so he wasn't very happy.
Oh, so he'll be working, you'll be working, and I'll be working today. But there we are.
That's it.
Anyway, lovely to chat to you.
Yeah, and you.
Yeah.
I better get I've done a little slideshow for the trip to the coast, so I better get that on Instagram and Facebook next, I think.
Yeah, love to see that.
Yeah, excellent. Well, really good to talk to you.
Speak
to you soon.
Yeah, bye.